Hey guys, hopefully everyone is doing well. Today's target is to solve question number 3. The chapter which we are related with is cash book, and again you can see that it is double column cash book. It means cash and bank. Both ledgers will be included in this cash book. This is your question, and you can see that several transactions are given over here. Answers for cash account and bank account is also provided. This question would be divided into two parts. First part, we will enter these transactions into journal, and in second part we will convert those journal entries into cash book. So here we have our performa where you can understand that it has these many columns where we will put our journal entries. So let's start. This is September, and September first entry we are going to put. Here we will put the date September 1, and over here it has been said it is cash balance. Let's put the narration. It is cash balance, which means it is cash in hand. Cash is not going out, cash is not coming in, just a balance which is in hand. It is favorable. Favorables are assets. Assets should be debit, so you will debit cash. On the other hand, as it has been said, cash is not going out nor cash is coming in. It means nothing to write on credit side. Just for the reference, you will write balance. All right, let's see how much cash balance was. 135,400, and same amount you are supposed to write on credit side. In this way, our first entry is completed. Now let's see what is second entry. It is September 2. First step is to write down the date. And now let's see what this entry is saying. Open current account with HBL, Habib Bank Limited, and deposited cash. It means what we have done, deposited cash in bank. You may write complete narration which is provided in the book, or you may write little less, or it is called concised narration. Deposited cash into the bank. It means amount present in your hand has gone into the bank. Bank is your asset. Asset has been increased. Increase in asset should be debited. So you will debit your bank account because amount present in bank has been increased. How? You have paid cash. Paid cash means your cash is decreasing. Cash is asset. Asset is decreasing. Decrease in asset should be credited. So you will write cash on credit side. It means cash is decreasing and bank account is increasing. Both are assets. Let's see September 2. How much amount? 1 lakh. So you are supposed to put 1 lakh on credit side, debit side, and same amount you are going to put on credit side. September 2nd entry has been completed. 5th entry. Next. So you will write September 5, and here let's see what it is saying. Furniture purchased by check. So you may write furniture bought by check. Narration I am deliberately changing so that you can understand that would not make any difference. So furniture bought by check, it means furniture is coming in, which is your asset. Asset is increasing. Increase in asset should be debited. So furniture is debited. Now please note it down. Payment is made by check. You are not paying cash. Payment is made by check. The person to whom you have provided this check, he will go to your bank account, will present that check. Amount present in your bank account would be withdrawn. It means amount in bank would be decreased. Bank is your asset. Asset would be decreased. Decrease in asset should be credited. So you will write bank on credit side. Please understand, when you will pay any amount through check, amount present in your bank would be decreased. It means your asset would be decreased. On the other hand, by buying furniture, your asset is increasing, and payment through check means your bank is decreasing. September 5 was the entry and 9,000 is the amount. Let's put 9,000 on debit side and same amount would be written on credit side. September 5th entry is completed. Now September 6th is our next entry and it is saying cash sales. We will understand goods are sold for cash. So cash sales, what I had said, goods are sold for cash. It means goods are going out. Goods are your near asset. Asset is decreasing. Decrease in asset should be credited. So you were supposed to write goods on credit side. But as usual in accounting, we do not write goods. In place of goods, we write working. What working we are doing? We are selling goods. So you will mention sales over here. Goods were written just for the reference. You may write it or you may erase it. Since it is unnecessary, so you will erase. Cash sales. Goods are going out. When you will sell your goods, cash will be coming in. Cash is your asset. Asset is increasing. Increase in asset should be debited. That is why you have debited the cash. Now let's see how much amount for September 6. It is 2,000. So you will be writing 2,000 on debit side and you are supposed to write same amount on credit side. September 6th entry is completed. Now next entry is September 10. Just write down September 10 first over here. And let's see what September 10 is saying. Received from ch8 1,000 and a check 6,000. Deposited the check into the bank. We may divide this entry into two parts. So what we are going to do, September 10A, and in September 10A what we will do, receive from ch8 cash 1,000. So just do it, received cash from ch8. We have divided this entry into two parts. It would be little easy for you. Otherwise, one single entry is also possible. How much cash is received? Look at this. Received cash from ch8 1,000. But you are receiving cash. Cash is your asset. Asset should be debited. So cash is debited. From whom you have received amount? ch8. ch8 was. I am using the word was. ch8 was your account receivable. That means he was your asset. Now you have received your asset, received your cash. So ch8 is no more your asset, no more your account receivable. Asset decreased. Decrease in asset should be credited. So you will write ch8 on credit side because he was your account receivable and now it has been decreased. How much amount you are receiving? 1,000. So just put 1,000 on debit side and you are supposed to write same amount on credit side. Now we will see what B part is saying. Let's get back. And a check of 6,000 again and deposited the check into the bank. It means you have received check from ch8 and immediately that check has been deposited into the bank. It means check of ch8 deposited. You have received check from ch8 and immediately deposited that check into bank account. It means amount present in your bank account would be increased. Bank is your asset. Asset is increasing. Increase in asset should be debited. So you will debit bank. From whom you have received this check? ch8. ch8 was. I'm using the word was. ch8 was your account receivable. It was your asset. But as you will receive your check from ch8, he will not be your account receivable. Just like in previous entry we have understood, since you have received the amount in shape of check, so he is no more account receivable, no more your asset. Asset is decreased, and decrease in asset should be credited. So you will write ch8 on credit side. Let's see what was the amount of check. 6,000. So you will put 6,000 on debit side, and you are supposed to write same amount on credit side as well. September 10th entry, which we have divided into two parts, is completed. Now September 15, and September 15 is saying purchase goods by check. So you may write same narration, purchase goods by check. Please translate this word. You have bought goods and paid check. It means goods are coming in. Goods are your near asset. Asset is increasing. Increase in asset should be debited. So you were supposed to write goods because goods are coming in. But in accounting, as usual, you do not write goods. In place of goods, you write working. What working you are doing? Purchase. So you will write purchase over here. Goods were written just for the reference. You may erase it. And now please understand, payment is made by check. And you should understand whatever the payment nature is, if you are paid by check, it means check would be presented in your bank, amount present in your bank account would be decreased. Decrease in bank means decrease in asset, which should be credited. So you will write bank on credit side because payment has been made through check, with which amount present in your bank would be decreased. This was September 15, and amount present in September 15 was 11,600. So you will post 11,600 on debit side, and same amount you are supposed to write on credit side. September 15th entry has been completed. Next is received cash as commission. So you will put over here, okay, received cash as commission. Since we do not have enough space, so I am making a short sentence narration. Received cash as commission. This was our entry. When you will receive cash, it means cash is coming in. Cash is your asset. Asset is increasing. Increase in asset should be debited. So you will write cash on debit side. When you will receive any amount continuously again and again, it would be your income. So this commission is your income. Income should be credited. So you will write commission as an income on credit side. After September 15, it was September 20. I had not written the date. Date is a must to do thing. How much commission you have received? That is 1200. So just put 1200 on debit side, and you will put same amount on credit side as well. September 20 is completed. Now September 23rd. Let's write September 21st. I'm hopeful. It was September 23rd was the date. Alright guys, let's see what September 23rd is saying. Received cash in full settlement from Khalid and sent the cash into the bank. It means you have received cash and deposited into the bank immediately. So you will write cash deposited in bank. I am again writing a short narration. As you have received cash from Khalid and deposited into the bank. Look at this, received cash from Khalid and sent the cash into the bank. What does that mean? Amount has been deposited into the bank. Amount present in your bank account would be increased. Bank is your asset. Asset is increasing. Increase in asset should be debited. So you will write bank on debit side. Please note it down, September 23rd. From whom you are receiving this cash? Khalid. Khalid was the person from whom amount was receivable. He was your asset. Now amount has been received. He is no more asset, no more account receivable. Asset decrease. Decrease in asset should be credited. So you will name Khalid on credit side. Please note it down. You had received cash, immediately deposited into the bank from Khalid. 1000 was the amount. Write 1000 on credit side and same amount you will post on debit side. September 23rd is completed. Now we will see September 29. Write down September 29. Okay. 29 is saying withdraw from bank for office use. So you will write withdraw cash from bank. It was for office use. When you will draw cash from bank, it means cash is coming in. Cash is your asset. Asset is increasing. Increase in asset should be debited. So you will write cash on debit side. On the other hand, you have drawn this cash from bank. It means amount present in your bank account would be decreased. Bank is your asset. Since amount is decreasing, bank account is decreasing, asset is decreasing. Decrease in asset should be credited. That is why you will name bank on credit side. September 29 and amount is 10,000. So just post 10,000 on debit side and same amount you will write on credit side. After September 29, we have September 30. Write down the date first, September 30, and it is saying paid salary. Please note it down, paid salary, and same narration you can write over here. When you are paying salary, it means amount is going out. Cash is decreasing. Cash is your asset. Asset is decreasing. Decrease in asset should be credited. So you will write cash on credit side. If you are paying any amount continuously, again and again and again, you are paying, that would be your expense. Salary is your expense. Expenses should be debited. So you will write salary on debit side, September 30. Amount was 15,000. So you will put 15,000 on debit side and same amount you will write on credit side. September 30, again same date. So you will write September 30, you may name it as B so that both entries should have a proper difference. September 30 paid rent is your next entry. Just write down the same narration, paid rent. When you are paying, it means cash is going out, asset is decreasing, decrease in asset should be credited, so you will write cash on credit side. Rent is being paid. When you are paying any amount continuously again and again and again you are paying, that would be your expense. Expense should be debited, so you will write rent on debit side. September 30 and amount is 800, so you will put 800 on debit side and same amount you will put on credit side. So guys, it was your last entry. It means all entries are being recorded in journal. So finally, we are now open to put these entries into cash book, but as usual, this is your first part. We have completed journal entry. It is requested to please repeat by yourself. Hearing is very important, looking is very important, but practice is more important. I'm requesting you to please repeat this question by yourself. If you feel any difficulty, you are very open to ask your questions through messages, text, or you can directly meet to share your queries. I am 100% sure that whenever you will ask question, I will be there to answer them, inshallah. So guys, thank you very much for your time. It's time to say goodbye. We will see you again for second part of this question. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.